Welcome to Mediocre Gaming, and today we're playing SinoAlice. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and salutations. Today, the Colosseum. Let's get to it. So, this is a special mobile edition of Mediocre Gaming, and we're playing the game SinoAlice. If you find that you're interested in what is going on here, maybe check it out on the Play Store and check it out there. And of course, if you do like this sort of thing and you want to see more of it in the future, do make sure that you like this video and maybe drop a comment below. Now, the Colosseum in SinoAlice is a guild event against another guild. So it's hot guild on guild action. So in order to participate in the Colosseum, you will need to be a part of a guild. One of the things is that guilds can only have 15 members. So if you can't find one to join, you may need to create one yourself and then recruit members as you go along. Now the Colosseum is only once a day at a prescribed time by the guild master, and it lasts for 20 minutes. Now, if you are not able to participate on a particular day, there will be an AI that will automatically control your character for you. It will not be the same as if you were there. It is very important, if you are part of a guild, to participate in the Colosseum. So one of the things you're going to look at joining a guild is looking to see what time their Colosseum participation or time slot is at. Now, additionally, you may have noticed that there's only 10 participants on the screen out of 30 guild members, and you say, wait a minute, can only 5 people participate in these Colosseum events or guild events? And I say to you, no, of course not. Every single member of the guild can participate in every single Colosseum. There are 5 Vanguard members. These are the attackers. They're attacking with things like pole arms and heavy weapons and swords and projectiles. And then you have 10 members that you'll see off screen later that are the support characters. These are the clerics and the sorcerers and the minstrels and the mages. These characters will buff your characters, debuff the enemy characters, of course heal your characters, and do damage to the other characters. So even if you're not in the Vanguard, you can still participate and play a crucial role in the Colosseum event. Now, looking at the action, twice during each Colosseum event, you will have summonings of different demons. In the middle, you'll see what things are needed in order to do it and how many. Down below, you'll see certain ones that'll be flashing, and those are the ones that you can use to help summon the demon. Once that demon is summoned, the other team will take damage, and your team will get a buff for those weapons that you needed to summon the demon in the first place. This can give you an edge to taking out the enemy team. Now, the objective of doing the Colosseum event is to take out the opposing guild's guild ship. In order to get to the guild ship, you'll have to take out their Vanguard members. All 5 Vanguard members must be taken out at the same time in order to progress to the guild ship. If you do enough damage to the guild ship within the time frame that you have, then you can take it out and get a big bump to your score. You'll see a meter at the top with numbers on either side with a red and a green bar. Your team will always be on the left, enemy team on the right. The green bar is your score, your team score, and then the opposing team score, of course, is red on the right-hand side. Now, as I said before, if you are not able to participate, there will be an AI that will participate for you. If you are able to participate, then you can control your character's actions, but only your character. And you'll see at the bottom there'll be some different weapons that are lined up. And then once those are completely drained, then you'll have to reload those weapons. You can have 20 weapons or up to 20 weapons, and then you'll have to reload those weapons. And you'll have this SP bar, and it will continue to go down based on the number next to the weapon. Now, if you are playing and then you are, of course, not able to go the whole 20 minutes, there is an auto button that you can click, and it is the same as if you are not available or not there in person. There'll be an AI that takes over, the attacks will be much slower, and recovery rate of your SP is going to be slower as well. Now, in addition to your weapons, you also have nightmares that you can use. Depending on the situation, you may need different nightmares or want different nightmares. Now, in terms of the guild, all 15 members can use a nightmare during the Colosseum. However, it needs to be different than the previous ones that have been used, and there are certain ones that cannot be used in conjunction with other ones. And only one summoning can occur at a time for each team. So while two teams can both be summoning a nightmare at the same time, they can potentially be the same nightmare or different nightmares. However, each team can only summon one at a time. Once that summoning has been completed, some of them are instantaneous, and some of them have an effect that lasts for a certain amount of time. If it's instantaneous, then another nightmare can be summoned immediately after that one's activated. If it is one that has an effect that lasts for a time period, you have to wait for that time period to finish before another member can summon a nightmare. Now, once you've summoned one nightmare, you're done. You cannot summon another one until your next Colosseum match. Now, matchmaking is based on your collective level for your guild. The higher your guild level, the more likely you're going to be matched against tougher opponents. Now, there's going to be easy matches where you just roll over the enemies. There's going to be difficult matches where it feels like you're climbing a mountain. And then there's the really good matches where it goes back and forth throughout the 20 minutes, or maybe it's one-sided for 10 to 15 minutes, and then that last 5 minutes you rally back against the other team. And that is the kind of match that I like to see, and it is much more exciting to be involved in those matches that are close, that either go back and forth or that one team rallies and wins at the end. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check us out on social media, and thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.